In 1999, Charles and Ed Shelton came to the current president that was here, and it was Dr. Frank Sells, and they talked to him about starting a viticulture and enology program. And the interesting thing about that was that Charles and Ed were in construction and had one of the largest construction companies in the state of North Carolina, but they loved wine and had traveled all over the world. And so they had the idea that you could grow grapes, like in France and the Napa Valley, in this region where the tobacco torn soil basically existed, and that they really did believe that they could grow the French hybrid vinifera grape in this region. And so they came to Dr. Sells, who admittedly, in his own words, said that after they left and starting a viticulture and enology program, he said, I actually had to look it up online to even see what viticulture and enology was. But when someone of Charles and Ed's stature come and tell you to start a program, you just basically say, yes, sirs, and we will get it done. And so that's how the program got started in 1999. This program directly reflects the needs of the wine industry and the viticulture industry in growing the grapes and producing the wine. And it's an example of what community colleges do best and better than anybody else, which is the workforce development.
For the workforce, it's really important that they get practical hands-on experience to make mistakes, to see how things function in the real world so they can make informed decisions, and then they can take those skills with them and they can market those skills when it comes to job interviews and find themselves a place to work.
I didn't have, prior to coming here, the viticulture experience that I wanted, so there's kind of the obvious hands-on program that we have here. We have a 5-acre vineyard in our backyard that we get to use, and so that's obviously a great way to learn, especially with a technical kind of aspect like this.
The winemaking industry as a whole is all about regionality, and having locally trained winemakers and viticulturists is what's going to continue to allow this industry to grow. And I think over the last 10 years, 15 years, ever since that program has been established, we can directly see the improvement in quality in North Carolina wines because of that.
When you asked about the relevance of this program and the needs of the business and industry, and so our students are able to get jobs while they're in the program, and so they're working in paid positions all along while getting their education because there is such a need for that.
With the growing number of wineries, we're able to get hopefully more students into that program, help feed the program, and then the program feeds the industry. So it does go hand in hand, the viticulture and enology program and the local industry. Hopefully we can continue to feed each other. Local education helps those wineries that are wanting to establish, and then gives educational opportunities for those wineries to improve the quality of their product. And it continues to grow the industry overall. We're feeding the local economy, but we're also bringing in more tourists, and that's the most important part. The economic impact, as I said, is almost $2 billion now at this point.
So in the Yadkin Valley, it has proven huge for those farmers that used to grow tobacco, and with the decline in the tobacco usage and the tobacco the laws and things that govern that, it's been huge for those individuals to take their old farms and rejuvenate them, and you see vineyards popping up all over this valley. And it also gives us something special that not many people have, especially on the East Coast. At Surry Community College, we really do strive hard to make sure that our technical programs and certifications and those type things and diploma programs mirror where the jobs are in this region. And the viticulture and enology is one of the most unique ways and programs that you would ever see at a community college that would do those.